Welcome to the world of commercial aviation, where basic physics is considered optional. Logic has skydived without a parachute, and the collective IQ has plummeted to the ambient temperature of a pressurized cabin. Brace yourselves, because today we're going to explore a masterclass of entitled ignorance at 35,000 feet. 1. The window visionary. A passenger demands they open the airplane window because it's hot. No, she doesn't want to adjust the individual air conditioning. She literally wants them to open the window at 900 kilometers per hour. At 10,000 meters altitude, where the outside temperature is 56 grados bajo cero. The flight attendant, Wheat, an Oscar-worthy payor, slowly explains to her as if talking to a 3-year-old that this would result in instant depressurization and death. The passenger replies, "Well then put in real air conditioning." Peak ignorance, ladies and gentlemen. 2. The quantum physics expert. A genius complains because the plane can't just fly higher to avoid turbulence. When the pilot explains, there's something called optimal cruising altitude. This visionary responds, "Well, go higher. It's not that hard." Imagine the cosmic confidence required to tell a pilot with 15,000 hours of flight experience how to do their job. I swear I'm not making this up. 3. The Queen of Spacetime. A hysterical woman calls airport police because her flight left on time and she arrived late. Her argument: they should have waited for me. I'm a paying passenger. The absolute delusion of believing that 200 people in an international airline should delay a flight because you decided to arrive 5 minutes before takeoff is ... chef's kiss ... entitlement in its purest form. 4. The revolutionary biologist. A passenger demands they be allowed to smoke in the bathroom because the smoke goes out through the extractor fan. When explained that smoke detectors would trigger all alarms, he replies, "Then turn off the detectors." Yes, let's disable the safety systems of a flying metal tube full of fuel. What could possibly go wrong? 5. The space architect. A lady complains because first-class seats should be in the back for a better view. When explained that the aircraft design considers weight, balance, and emergency evacuation, she insists, "But that way, I would see the clouds better." The entire field of global aeronautical engineering just received a lesson from this visionary. 6. The Michelin chef. A man complains because the airplane food doesn't taste like it does in a restaurant. He demands to speak to the chef. On a commercial flight, at 11,000 meters altitude, where your taste buds literally function 30% worse due to cabin pressure. They offer apologies, and he responds, "This is unacceptable. I want a full refund for the free meal." 7. The logistics expert. A passenger asks why they can't make the plane bigger if it's full. She's not asking why they didn't buy a bigger plane. She's asking why they can't physically expand the plane at that very moment. The flight attendant visibly struggles not to laugh as she replies, "Ma'am, it doesn't work that way." 8. The delusional meteorologist. A man complains because they should schedule flights when there's no bad weather. As if aviation hadn't thought of that. As if they could control hurricanes and storms with a Google Calendar. His solution: just fly when the weather's good. Genius. Pure genius. 9. The acoustics expert. A woman demands they turn off the engines because they make too much noise. The engines of the plane. The things that literally keep the aircraft in the air. When offered noise-canceling headphones, she responds, "No, turn off the engines." Would you call the police because your plane is noisy? Let me know in the comments. 10. The quantum physicist. Part 2. A passenger asks why the plane can't just go faster to arrive sooner. When explained about cruising speed, fuel consumption, and regulations, he says, "But my car goes faster when I press the accelerator." Yes, because your Honda Civic and a Boeing 737 operate under exactly the same principles. Absurd master. 11. The entertainment biologist. A lady complains because the movies should start when I want them to. Not her individual movie. ALL. The movies on the entertainment system. For all passengers waiting for her. The level of entitlement required to even think this is hysterical. 12. The gravity expert. A man asks why they can't turn off gravity to make more legroom. I swear by all that is holy that this happened. The flight attendant, with the straightest face of her life, replies, "Sir, we do not control gravity." 13. The chronologist. A passenger gets furious because her 6-hour flight should take less time because she is in a hurry. When explained that physical distance doesn't change according to your schedule, she demands to speak to the manager of the airport of aviation of Einstein. 14. The revolutionary economist. A man demands a free upgrade to first class because there are empty seats. When explained commercial policies, he yells, "But they're EMP. TY. It costs you nothing." Yes, let's dismantle the entire airline business model because this professional found a loophole. 15. The pediatrics expert. A woman complains because they should ban babies on planes. When asked how babies would travel then, she replies, "Send them by mail." Yes. Mail. Postal. 4. Babies. DSC says the thermodynamic specialist. A passenger asks why they turn off the air conditioning because he prefers natural air. On a sealed plane, at 11,000 meters, where there is no breathable air. His solution: open a door a little. We're back to square one, folks. 17. The master of the universe. A lady demands they change the flight path because she wants to see her house from the air. An international flight with 300 passengers should divert for her personal sightseeing. When told no, she threatens to never fly with them again. The airline will survive,